Heyo! Welcome to another episode of the Best Friends Discuss podcast. I'm your host, Mike, with my co-host,
Brad.
and we have a very special guest, somebody I've known since junior high, my buddy Skylar.
Yo.
That's it?
Oh, man. No. We are here today. The whole reason I'm on this show, it's time to come forward.
Oh, God.
I was on a phone call with Harvey Weinstein. He took a deep breath. I think he may have been masturbating. I am here to demand a military tribunal and him to turn himself in to ISIS.
What?
These are my demands. They will be met.
I can't believe he's using our international 5-star podcast to out Harvey Weinstein.
I'm all right with it.
Oh, okay. If you're all right with it, you are the co-host. So, boy, was not expecting that,
It's
Skylar.
time to come forward.
It's time to go. You know what? Thank you for the power.
Took a lot of strength to be
Yeah,
here.
yeah. Rest in power. Am I right? So, well, Skylar, this has been a few weeks in the making. I'm glad that we could make this happen.
Sure.
You want to tell the audience a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, so my name is Skylar.
My name is Skylar, and
I went to high school with Mike. I'm a guy that buys veterinary stuff, and on the side, I am a Twitch streamer. So if you ever want to check out twitch.tv/tipgaming with no G, feel good. Feel free.
hold on. Side panel. Did we tell him he could plug his own stuff?
Oh,
Well, you already did it, so go for it, Skylar. Tip gaming with no G.
yeah, 2 P's in the tip.
Yeah, 2 P's in the tip, no G in the game.
Except for the first G.
Except
It's
for the
very
first
letter
G.
in the word.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. You got it, though. You're
Yeah.
trekking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, feels good.
So, Skylar, we've known each other. Okay, how long ago was junior high? Oh,
Let's see, I was 13, so 13 years.
fuck. We've known
Yeah,
each other
12,
for 13 years.
Yeah.
God.
It's been a quick minute, man.
Oh God, my knees just started aching.
Yeah, I know, my hips, man.
Right.
I think about how old I am. I'm like, oh, Jesus, it's only downhill from here.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, he's probably the youngest guy who's sitting down with us today. This guy. I don't know how
Why
he
does
did
everybody else sound like old men, and I'm way older than all of you? This is bullshit.
You found the fountain of youth. It's crazy. I've always said that Brad acts like how I should act. My age is exactly how he feels. It's so weird, and I feel like I should be his father.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like that tells you something about like my body just going to shit.
Yeah, I feel you, dude. I mean, I don't know. I played rugby and football in high school, and boy, was that a mistake.
Right.
It was fun, but boy, am I like wake up in the morning, I'm like, God, Jesus.
Right,
This is
yeah.
it. It's how it ends.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if I had knee surgery at the age of like 30, 35.
Yeah.
Like it sucks.
I tell you, Brad, it's that Mountain Dew. That
It
Mountain
is
Dew
Mountain-
diet,
the-
dude.
It's the nectar of the gods.
Juice of the
It's
gods.
the nectar of the gods.
Now, like, granted, like, I still work out, and like, I was very active in high school and junior high and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, but it's not necessarily like I just stopped working out and being healthy with my body. Like, I of course eat garbage, but I'm not afraid of green leaves and stuff.
Or did you have a steady diet of Mountain Dew?
No,
There-
I
there we
cut
go.
out soda about 6-7 years ago.
And you seem to be in steady decline since I've known you, so maybe that was a bad choice.
It might have been.
You should probably start drinking some Mountain Dew. Do you
why you're
want
gonna
one?
die.
I have plenty.
You're probably gonna die if you don't.
Yeah,
drink
you
this
are
Mountain
probably
Dew,
gonna
I mean,
You know what? Let's go a little bit. Let's go a little bit further. There was this thing on another podcast that I was listening to where like when you're on the like brink of death and you're like crawling through like the sand dunes and you're on the brink of death, like 1 or 2 more like steps and you're dead, right? What happens if there's a person with water 3 steps away? Would your body make it that extra step in order to get that water?
I hope not.
You just rather perish.
If I see a tunnel, dude, I'm just running straight at it. I see a light, I am booking it to that light.
That's a good philosophy, I guess. Yeah.
Hey, man.
So So, well, Skylar, I'm glad that we finally made this happen, that you're finally on the podcast. We'll do a couple with you here and there. And if the audience likes you, we'll keep getting you back. And if the audience doesn't like you,
I'm
we'll
dead to you.
probably keep getting you to come back till they like you. That's been a good motif that we've had. So,
That's why Mike's still here.
Yeah.
yeah, no joke. Was it New Year's Eve or was it Thanksgiving? I started doing polls on Facebook, and it was like, who's the fan favorite, and we pitted two of our guests against each other, and then it was like, who's your favorite host? And I think it was like 99% to Brad, 1% to me. And I think it was Gage, our buddy Gage, who voted for me. I voted for Brad.
Only because I gave him $20 to do it.
Yeah, because you didn't want just 100%.
Yeah.
It was so funny. Nobody voted for me except for Gage. He felt sorry. So even then, I got a pity vote. So whatever.
Unfortunate, man.
Yeah, well, I never won popularity contests in high school anyway.
Yeah.
Were you ever part of like the were you ever nominated or voted on for like most likely to succeed or whatever?
Probably like biggest douchebag would have been the only one that I would have qualified. I was a twat in high. Oh, can I swear on this?
Yeah.
Okay,
Fuck
cool.
no.
I was a fucking twat in high school. Everyone hated me. I hated me. It was good.
I didn't hate you, if it helped.
Everybody hated me. It was fine. I was an asshole. But no, I did not do any of I just did not care. I was like, fuck this. Fuck. I was mean to people for no reason, and then I just was like, whatever. Hate you all.
I'm not gonna see you ever again.
Yeah, I remember one time I brought a Nerf gun to school, and I shot at people in my debate class with it, and they almost they were like, oh, this is our chance to expel him, and they're like, nah, fine. Let him go be an idiot.
Man, do you remember in our high school, they had the Bora Confessions, where people
That
got
was
on the
great.
Facebook group
That was so great.
and would just type out like confessions. Oh my gosh, so many teachers slept with students. So many places where students fucked other students, and then the reason Bora Confessions got taken down off of Facebook was because someone admitted to bringing a gun to school and was basically like, no one knew about it. No one searched my locker about it.
Dude,
and we were like,
I am really curious on how many of those were actually true, though, and how many of those were embellishments, because, it's a popularity contest in high school.
So we had a girl that we went to high school with who ended up becoming a porn star. Literally 80% of the Bora Confessions page was like, I want to put it in Courtney's butt. It was literally like 80% of the entire page.
Yeah, but doesn't every high school have their porn star? Like every class, too?
I was
Did
amazed
you?
that this one
we
made
did,
it.
too.
did you really?
Yeah.
Oh. I wonder if Sammy knows too. Good. Oh, well. Are you talking?
I'm sure she also
your
had
class?
one in. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't know. This girl probably should not have been a porn star. It was. I don't know how she made it. I wouldn't have hired her, but whatever.
So somebody probably put it in her ass.
I know, but you look at that face. You still got to look at it afterwards. And like, oof,
Whoa.
that's rain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
God.
Armageddon. So, all right. Well, Skylar, we brought you on to the podcast. You are very up to date on news stuff, and you know a lot of
Correct.
things.
I watch a lot of stuff. That is true.
Yes, your knowledge is immense, and your political aspects are further from the what the fuck. Nailed it. Got it. I know how a computer. Anyway, we're going to do headlines, and hopefully this time it doesn't crash. And I really hope it's okay. Cool.
You waited until now to check that?
Oh my gosh. Well, we have this one, which is fine. We don't have this one that I was checking, but we do. So, we had audio completely crash last time we did headlines. So we're gonna do it again, and maybe we save this one.
Yeah, because the last one was not savable at all.
No, it wasn't, which was awesome. It's great. I almost still not cry from it. So my first headline is a fashion brand launches a 465 zip tie bracelet. You know what these remind me of?
The pants with the fake mud on them? Because that's what I was going to say.
No.
Do you not remember that? Like a few years ago when they had those pants that had the fake mud that they were like $420 a pair and people were just buying them left and right?
No, I don't remember that.
Oh, it was a thing. It was a big thing. And
I remember my great-grandmother getting on my sister about why did she buy jeans with holes
already in them.
Yeah.
already in them.
Pre-ripped jeans.
Yeah, pre-ripped jeans.
It's an old person thing. They don't get it.
I was gonna say that this, you know what this reminds me of silly bands from junior high that we used to have.
Oh yeah, the ones that like fold into dinosaurs. when you
Yeah.
take them off.
Yeah. That was a huge fad that I was like, nah, I'm good. I don't want any part of this.
Yeah, I felt like that was for the emo kids, so I just kind of avoided that one.
Weird. I did hang out with a lot of emo kids. That's why I'm so. When I was
A young boy.
Brett's just like, shut the fuck
That
up.
song.
But yeah, so a fashion brand called Ambush has recently launched zip tie bracelets and rings that are priced at $465 per piece. You know what? I totally meant for this bit to bring in zip ties and just be like, look, I bought one. $2. If that.
Do you want some zip ties? I can go get you them from my fucking garage. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
what?
look how fashionable that is.
No.
Made in Japan. So they probably use lead paint.
That's China.
Oh. Ooh, egg on my face, I guess.
Yeah. These ones are just uranium lead.
They have blue ones, though.
That one looks a little too tight.
Cutting off some circulation. There, bud.
Like, no veins here. Veins. Let's see. Color-coded, blah, blah, blah. Ooh, comes in blue, yellow, black, etc. and sizes small and medium.
They're zip ties. Can't you just make them just small? Why don't you just have one size fits all?
You know what this looks like? It looks like it actually doesn't zip tie. It looks like it just looks like a zip tie. It's not like they took a zip tie and they just...
I'm just saying,
like,
for $465, you could buy enough zip ties that you could wear like 420 zip ties a day till you die.
Yeah. You spend 465 zip ties, you could probably zip tie up a small village.
It's like $10 for like a package of 1,000.
Yeah.
They're cheap. I mean, I think you guys are bringing a level of logic to it that was not thought about when this item was created.
Oh my gosh, I was like, that's not bad. That's kind of
then
cool.
the ring.
And then I saw this, I was like, that's stupid. That's so dumb. So it's not even zip ties that are actually like adjustable. They just look like zip ties.
They just look like zip ties.
That pisses me off even more, I think.
I
Look
mean,
at that.
That's why China's winning, man. This is why we better start learning to speak Mandarin now, because they're coming. Stuff like this.
I love the first comment. I like this. Idiots making themselves easily identifiable, easier to avoid. You're right. You can't fix stupid. So, but yeah, I just saw that.
no,
I was
but
like,
you can profit from it.
Yeah, dude. We should. Why don't we do that? We should do that. We should sell that on the store. You know, it's just something stupid like empty soda cans or something.
We should sell our own zip tie bracelets.
Like, why don't we just?
Why don't we undercut them like $100? And then we just send them zip ties.
Listen, guys. You want to go into
capitalism?
Yeah.
Business? Yeah. You guys want to go? You guys want to go in business together? Yeah,
we
like,
already are.
again, on a different aspect. It's kind of like what's the business I want to go into with you about selling like skids and like bulldozers and
Oh my god.
wasn't it hoe business?
Yes.
Oh, I wanted to call it. Skylar, I wanted to start a business kind of like Tate's Rents, where you could buy like an excavator and stuff like that, or rent one, and it's called hoe business, and you could buy that's where you buy like shovels and hoes and rakes and stuff. Call it hoe business. Ain't no business like hoe business was gonna be the tagline.
Yeah, I gotcha.
You want to go in business again?
No, I don't think that's a very good business idea.
Ooh.
No.
Rakes are pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Shovels are pretty cheap. Instead of renting one, in order for you to charge enough to be able to
No,
make
he wants
sense,
to start a Tate's Rent and also just sell hose and shovels there.
Yeah, like you could be
like a Tate's Rent.
Yeah.
But he wants to do it without the name recognition and hoping to God that shitty ass name is going to get him more customers. It's a horrible idea.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
And
I
this
wouldn't do it,
lovable
man.
face. I'm just saying. So
Although I do support you turning it into an IPO so I can short sale the shit out of that.
Facts. Oh, you can. I'll just have you read this one. I'll have you take me on a journey through it.
I'll scroll, but you read it. This is
okay.
your article.
All right. So this Alaska woman attacked by bear while using an outhouse. I thought this is so great. So Anchorage, Alaska, Alaskan woman had the scare of a lifetime when using the outhouse in the backcountry when she was attacked by a bear. I got out there, sat down on the toilet, and immediately something bit my butt right as I sat down. Shannon Stevens told the Associated Press on Thursday. I jumped up. I screamed when it happened. First of all, the level of which God hates you that has to be in order for you to get attacked by a bear while using a shitty outhouse in the middle of the country is so high. I don't know what this lady did in a former life. She may be Hitler. She may have been Hitler in a former life. So anyway, Stevens, her brother Eric, girlfriend taking some snowmobiles into the wilderness. Her brother heard the screaming and went out to the outhouse about 150 feet away from the yurt. There he found Shannon tending to her wound. They at first thought she had been bitten by a squirrel or a mink or something small. Eric brought his headlamp to see what it was, opened the toilet seat, and there's just a bear face just right there, the level of the toilet seat, just looking right back up through the hole right at me.
Oh shit! He must have thought.
I would have. Well, it's a good thing she was on the toilet when this happened, because
Right.
I would have. Better place to get the scare of your life, I guess, is on a toilet. I just shut the lid fast as I could. There's a bear down there. We got out of here. We got to get out of here now. I ran back to the yurt as fast as we could. Once safely back, they treated Shannon with first aid kit. It was bleeding, but it wasn't super bad. Next morning, they found bear tracks over the property. They figured the bear got outside the outhouse, opening in the bottom to the back door. I expect probably not that bad of a little den in the winter, minus getting shit on, literally in your den. You're just cozied up for the winter time. Someone just starts pissing on your face. I guess if you're the girl that dated R. Kelly, you're probably fine with it. But if I was that bear, I would not be okay with that. Anyway, the homeowner yelled at the bear, but it didn't react. So this lady sits on a toilet, gets her ass bitten by a bear. The homeowner's like, I got it. I'll yell at this bear.
The bear's like, I'm trapped in an outhouse. Like the R. Kelly song, Trapped in a Closet.
Yeah. The homeowner here is my favorite part. Thinking that just yelling at the bear's going to be like, dude, I had no idea. I wasn't supposed to be here. My bad, dog. Yeah. That's pretty much it. The rest is like other quotes, but yeah.
Damn.
Lady sat on toilet seat, got bitten by a bear.
You know what the bigger problem is?
There's too many bears? Oh.
No, the bigger problem here is women not checking before they sit down. How many?
Oh, dude.
The horror stories of I sat down and the toilet seat was up. Why didn't you look down first? That's all I have to ask. And now you sat down and got your ass bit by. I mean, you shouldn't expect a bear to be in your toilet, but
Gotta prep for everything, dude.
Well, wasn't there always stories of that's how like snakes got in? Was snakes would swim up the plumbing and then pop up through the toilet.
I've never heard of that.
You've never heard?
I have, but like Florida only.
I've heard of
Yeah.
people flushing snakes, but I've never heard of one like coming back through the drain.
Same thing with spiders. I've also heard.
No.
Normally it's just like your door is shittily aligned and they just crawl through cracks.
Okay, hold on. Let me preference this. It's not that the spiders like climbed up through the sewage pipe. It was more of like if you left the toilet seat
swimming.
up,
Oh.
it would like crawl up and then underneath the seat, and then it will like if you sat down right then, it would crawl up on your leg.
See, ladies, we're helping you out by moving the toilet seat up. That way you can see if there's a spider under there because you have to move the seat down yourself.
Yeah. Hey,
You're welcome.
advice, girls, gals, guys.
Check your toilets for bears before sitting
Yeah,
down.
do what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to enter a car is like check behind the tires, do a once around your car, and then like check behind like the back seat, and then get in your car. Like that's what you're supposed to do. Do that with your toilet seat. Like lift it up, put it down, lift it up again, open up the tank, flush it 3 times.
I do have one other question, just from the wording on here. So it would make a great den. I only question did the bear make the den after it was built, or did they just build the outhouse on top of his den?
Yeah, I wonder if he burrowed in there because a bear's not crawling through like a toilet seat for someone to sit on. They're way too big.
Well, and I feel like that would be kind of a deterrent, you know, the poop.
Oh, they're bears, dude. They have like.
Well, I get that, but
I think they mind. I have no idea. I don't know, but
but
I mean, I imagine this is a yurt out in the middle of nowhere. It's wintertime, so it's not. I don't even know why they're out there in the first place. For one, talk about the shittiest vacation. Like, this is what you're using your PTO on? You go to a fucking yurt out in the Alaska wilderness in the wintertime? So
oh my God.
I can't imagine it gets used very often.
Yeah, like if a bear gets shit on in the woods, does anyone hear it? That's the real question.
That lady heard it.
Get bit.
That lady felt it.
Bit. So, yeah, I actually haven't heard about this, but this is very Alaskan of people, kind of like Florida man. It's like Florida or Alaska woman kind of thing. Alaska bear. So, all right, Brad. Unless you want,
just scroll down.
Oh my
You're just
God.
the guy, dude.
I saw this a few days ago, and it just made me laugh incessantly. Who forgot to invite Chun-Li to the Mortal Kombat? So, Mortal Kombat's coming out as a new movie, and they just had the new trailer come out.
Awesome
Watched
trailer.
It's great.
You don't watch.
I've seen 5 movies in my entire life. I will.
Get out.
They're all
now.
Adam Sandler movies too, which is even worse. But
it's not even the like, good ones.
like, I haven't even seen Star Wars. Like, I don't even.
He watched Spanglish.
Nah, dude. Mr. Deeds, The Longest Yard.
I do like those ones.
They're great.
Longest Yard is great. The best part, and this lady's getting slammed for what she wrote, and everybody's making fun of her for this. But it's that paragraph right there. So she says, but being an astute film critic that I am, I immediately clocked a glaring error in the film where in all the realms is Chun-Li. If there is a battle for the fate of Earth, then don't we need the greatest warriors gathered, which would include Chun-Li and her spinning bird kick that can knock a man's head clean off? Sounds like a pretty big plot hole to me that the ultimate street fight is supposed to be won by a ragtag team helmed by Sonya Blade. No offense to the Sonya stans.
Fans. It's
I
like,
get it.
okay.
Yeah.
It's like
It's
Eminem. It is a weird thing.
She screwed all of it up. All of it. Don't write for something if you have no clue what the hell you're writing about. That should be number one rule.
So Skylar, do you get what's happening with all of this?
No, I'm.
Okay, so Mortal Kombat is a fighting game.
Yeah, okay, I know what Mortal Kombat
Okay.
is. Yeah.
And you know who Chun-Li is from
No.
Street Fighter?
No idea.
Okay, so Street Fighter is
Not even
basically made by Capcom, while Mortal Kombat is now owned by Warner Brothers. And so she's referencing why is Chun-Li not in a Mortal Kombat movie. It's because they don't own the property to put Chun-Li in the movie. That's why.
Gotcha.
And so the ultimate street fight is a reference to Street Fighter, where she's
she
from.
screwed everything up. If you scroll down a little bit more, there's an update here. Jezebel has discovered the answer to our question about Chun-Li's erasure, and it's that Chun-Li is not part of the Mortal Kombat Megaverse. Wow.
Dude, I'm telling you, we need...
Wow.
I feel you, Jezebel. I understand your pain, but I'm not getting paid to write this stuff, so you're
Where's
fucked.
our
She
vindication?
shouldn't be
Yeah.
being paid to write this either.
More from Jezebel. Do the patriarchy to me. Sounds good, Jezebel.
Don't mind if I do.
But yeah, so it just you know what? I never knew I really wanted a Mortal Kombat Street Fighter crossover with like Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Oh, absolutely, Jean-Claude Van Damme.
And but yeah, this hurts me as a video game player. This hurts. So all right. My next one, a little bit more serious, but America's oldest juvenile lifer, 83, who walked free after 68 years in prison, is amazed by skyscrapers, but is also mourning family members who have died since he was convicted of murder at age 15. So this is pretty much cut and dry. This guy, he's been in prison mainly all of his life.
It's like Morgan Freeman's dad.
Right.
Jesus.
They actually have a picture. Maybe I can find it. They have a picture of that's what he looked like when he went into prison in 1963.
Oof.
And that's him in 2015, and that's him presently. So yeah, he's been in jail for murder for fucking ever.
What, did he like not commit the murder? Is that why he was freed?
I don't know, because like underneath that picture, it says for a string of robberies. So I don't know if did he kill or did other people kill and he just got like charged with, accessory. Yeah. Either way, it sounds a bit excessive.
I mean, I don't know. He just got released this year. So what?
Yeah.
That was like
I
50s when he went. I mean, I don't know. I want to go all full woke social justice warrior, but I mean, the 50s was not a great time to be an African American. I don't know. It was like, I don't know. But I feel like that's weird though to get 68 years for a string of robberies.
Yeah, like I said, it sounds super like excessive.
Okay, so he
left two people dead.
In 53, he was sentenced to life in prison at the age of 15 for taking part in a string of robberies and assaults that left two people dead in Philadelphia in 53. He became eligible for parole in 2017, but he refused to apply. And then his lawyers successfully convinced the court to grant his release last fall. So he's just now all of a sudden out. So let's see, 53, and this is in Philadelphia. Yeah, dude, like just having his life just like be like, dude, those are tall buildings.
Isn't that so weird that you can like kill somebody else and you're not in jail for the entire rest of your life?
Yeah.
Isn't that I find that odd. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one that finds that odd.
Like here's the picture of what it looked like in Philadelphia in 53, and this is it now.
Whew. Yeah.
And it is such a drastic change. I mean, it's in color. First of all.
You're right. That is drastic.
That is quite
What's
the change.
The difference?
I mean, even now, like this building right here. Look at it back in 53. It's not even there, or it's starting or very slowly like a lot of this is just non-existent. I mean.
Well, that's not from the same angle, though. You can't do that. Because you have to look at the water and that. It's not from the same angle.
No, he is definitely right. It is not. That fooled me. I thought it was.
You are right.
I know I am.
Shut up, Brad. You don't know. I think this building right here is that building. Anyway, but yeah, still pretty crazy. Like that, the fucking cranes are bigger than some of these skyscrapers. So yeah, so it was just kind of crazy.
Those
and
cranes were still building those skyscrapers.
Yeah, and these are his mugshots from every year. So yeah, I mean. It sucks that his whole life got spent in jail, but I am curious. I kind of want a follow-up on this after like maybe a year on the outside kind of thing, because it does remind me of like Shawshank Redemption, where it's like when who's the old guy? Not Morgan Freeman, but the other guy, the guy with the bird. It's not Archie. I can't remember his name, but anyway, he took care of the bird, and he was, is one of the best parts in the movie where he's talking about, spending so much time in prison, you become so used to it, asking the guards, hey, can I go take a piss, or can I eat, asking for permission for a lot of things. And at the end, he basically just like, he hangs himself and dies, and because he just couldn't deal with the world. And in the movie, he literally like he went into prison as a about this guy's age, and then came out and saw like the narrative was like he saw one vehicle when he went into prison, and then when he came out, he's just like they're everywhere.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. So I'm really interested a follow-up piece of how he's dealing with all this new changes. Is he kind of keeping to the same theme of, being in prison for, 60 plus years? Is he kind of keeping up with the same themes?
I'm pretty sure he's going to go right back to prison. I think that's generally a thing. Our recidivism rates in this country, not great. And after you get used to like the jail lifestyle, like a lot of people just get out and they just commit another crime just to go back in because they just can't.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, a lot of people just kind of just like they just straight up just walk in, rob a place, and then they just wait out front for the cops.
Yeah.
It's a hot meal and warm bed.
3
and
hots and a cots, baby.
Yeah,
That's all you need.
So I am curious does he have any like living family members that you can go see?
No, he's living in a way house, basically.
I mean, he's 83, so I can't imagine. I mean, maybe like some younger relatives, but
no, it says he's living in like a home, basically.
Well, yeah, I mean,
or rehabilitation.
He might still have young relatives. I mean, I wouldn't take in anyone that I was related to that I've never met that's been in prison for 68 years. But probably not.
Yeah, I'm good. So yeah, I'm just kind of curious on a little bit more, following, and especially like this is a bad time to be old and out of prison right now with COVID going around, especially in Philadelphia. Like that's the wrong time. But you know what? Live the rest of your life, man. Hope for the best.
So you got to get to LA, man. Set up a tent. Live a good life.
So, all right, Skylar. Oh, there we go. What is this?
So pigs can be trained to play video games with their snouts. Why this was even a study, I can't imagine what they were trying to study here.
Well, you know what they say, that pigs are like, oh wait, no, their skins are the closest thing to humans. Never mind. Shut up.
So I don't know why this was even a study. But pigs are apparently highly intelligent creatures. As you can look at him, that was Einstein right there pushing a ball. He was... Anyway, a study released on Thursday has revealed that they're skilled gamers, too. Published in the journal Frontier in Psychology, the paper is the accumulation of extensive research into pigs' intelligence that began in the 90s by scientists working with Stanley Curtis, a legendary swine researcher. Batting 1,000 at life when your title is hello, ladies.
I'm the legendary
My name is Stanley Curtis.
researcher.
I am a legendary swine researcher.
Oh my gosh, I love that title. That sounds like a title you get in a game.
He also died in 2010.
God.
But, I mean, rip. It happens.
Ooh,
How do you get it changed from a legendary to the legendary?
Hear me out. The man's dead. His title's in the open. Someone can claim that title.
No,
you want to
dude.
be the legendary swine researcher?
I'm pretty sure the next one up is probably going to be Elon Musk because he's put Neuralink in
It's
everything.
facts.
That's
Everything.
It's facts.
That's what I first thought this was going to be, was
Oh.
Elon Musk.
No,
Because
dude.
I'm pretty sure he started putting them in pigs.
He did. He put them in 3. I'm a huge... So, for everyone at home, just full disclosure, I am a full-on Elon Musk fanboy. Like... Love him to death. He's great. Yes, he did put them in 3 pigs, and they worked quite effectively.
Yeah.
We're going to make a roboid or robotic hybrid pig cyborg. It's gonna be great.
Oh my gosh, can we
It's
have
great.
Terminator, but it's just robot pigs?
It's gonna be good.
That's a weird sentence. I know I'm weird,
Robo-pig?
and I just realized that's a weird sentence.
It's 2021, dude. Robo pigs are real. They're coming.
Dude,
Would
I would fight.
Would it be better to call it a cyber swine?
I like it.
I like it.
I like it a little bit more
Cyber
now.
swines, dude. I like it.
Listen, I would fight some cyber swines.
I wouldn't. I would not. I'm not messing with anything that's half robotic, dude. I'm like, did you guys see that PETA put out a thing that you shouldn't kick robots? They're like, hey, it's probably not good to do this.
I mean,
They have really good memories. Really
you
good.
just wipe them.
Good luck with that, dude.
There was
I think Wally v. Mike. I'm going with Wally.
Like I forget who it was, but like it was a cybernetic institute that was building these robots and stuff, and this group Corridor Digital actually like made a fake account of it, of like pushing them over, because that's one of the things was like testing the durability. And so they would take like a hockey stick and push them over, but they spoofed it. And so what they did was like they would push over the robot would get back up, they push it again, the robot turns around, grabs the stick, snaps it in half, and like chases them, and then stops and like deactivates. And they're just like, oh my god, what the fuck. I think there's even one like where they're like he's like shooting a target, and then he's like getting pushed, and then he just turns around and aims the gun at him, and instead of firing, he just like pops 3 in the air and then like throws the gun down or something. It's intense. It's the future. Anyway, I'm stepping on your moment.
No, you're all good, dude. Basically, just the pigs were trained to play rudimentary joystick operated video games that had originally been created to test out chimpanzees. They learned how to manipulate a joystick with their snouts to move a computer cursor across the screen. Once they maneuvered the cursor to hit a wall, a treat dispenser connected to the joystick would deliver a snack. Eventually, they just did this. They got better at games. So the reason I put this in here is because the image that I had in my head was like the pig from Scarlet's Web. Like some 31-year-old in his mom's basement with like a chicken pot pie right on his stomach, just getting like destroyed and caught. And then you hear the comms, it's like, he's hacking, he's got to be hacking. Then you just have like Scarlet Web on the other end with their snout, like, get wrecked. The mental image was so great that I was like, I gotta put this in here.
I kind of wonder. I kind of wonder if this, if them using their snout to do stuff. I wonder if it got used to help make, the Xbox handicap controller that is used to. I don't know exactly how it's used, but you could literally like if a person has like say one arm, and they can use the stub of their arm to do what they need to do with the controller. I wonder if they use that to help innovate this.
Maybe. Can you imagine how embarrassing it would be losing in a hand-eye coordination video game to a guy with half the amount of hands as you? Just feels bad, dude.
But like it's a really cool thing, and I'm glad that like Microsoft did this to kind of help like include people who want to game. And yeah, I am curious if specifically, because I'm guessing these are like the joysticks, kind of.
That does not look like a joystick to me.
Well, I think it's touchpad.
I mean, it's a different thing from joystick.
But well, I'm saying it signifies the joystick.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
I'm tracking.
So you're tracking like this does.
Yeah.
Probably. I don't know, but I am curious if there's any correlation. Anyway.
Yeah.
So pig snout.
Yeah, watch out in your COD lobbies. They coming.
COD lobbies. All right.
God, I can only hope.
Oh man, this guy is camping.
He's camping. He's got to be happy.
All right.
Yes.
So we all, I'm sure, have seen this story this last week or whatever. The Gorilla Glue girl, Tessica Brown. So
Just one brain cell. That's all I need.
One brain cell. Yeah, that's
maybe
putting
one.
it lightly.
Maybe one. Yeah. So she ran out of her hair adhesive or whatever, like got to be glue or whatever.
Hairspray, I think.
Yeah, it's basically hairspray is all it is. But it says glue on the bottle, so apparently she thought she could use Gorilla Glue on her head, which is a bad mistake. I don't know about you guys, but I've used super glue and stuff in the past, and even when you get it on your fingers, it like stays on there for quite a while.
Yeah.
Why would you think that is a good idea to put it on your hair?
You know what's weird? Regular glue, like Elmer's glue, Gorilla Glue, and also like wood glue. Glue, just in general, does that. No fucking shit.
So multiple different developments have happened because of this. So it started off with just she made a TikTok video talking about how her hair did not move, which I found to be hilarious myself.
I think she said that it stayed like this for like a month.
It was a couple weeks. Yeah. She went to the ER and they, like, for 22 hours had, like, acetone on her head trying to get it off, and it just was not working. There was the other guy that tried to prove her wrong, and so he Gorilla Glued a Solo cup to his mouth.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah. And then she started a GoFundMe because, of course, anytime somebody does something stupid, we have to give them loads and loads of money because they were too stupid.
I think we literally tried to fix stupid, but
Yeah,
it's more of
No, we don't try to fix stupid. We support stupid.
Yeah,
That's
we do.
what we do. And so she got $25,000, and a surgeon, and I believe he decided to do it for free, decided to help her get her
shocked.
glue out of her hair, which, I mean, it sucks, but we should have just made her, grow out her hair for like a month and then just have to shave it off then.
I think we should just send her to Antarctica. Just disbanded her from the group. I
Send
would
her
like,
to a yurt up in Alaska with the bear.
I would like to start normalizing the idea of natural selection and just putting people down.
I am okay with that.
Personally.
It just like, I mean, that's why I've always heard is we should, as a human race, we should start taking off warning labels
Oh, yeah, we should.
and just let the dumb feed through. We should stop having on coffee cups hot liquid or hot beverage in.
Well,
in
that
this.
was what used to make our species evolve, was the fact that you had a cliff and all the dumb children walked off the cliff and all the smart children stayed up on top of the cliff, and then they had children and they just bred smarter children. We now allow the stupid people to continually breed because we don't allow them to fall off cliffs.
The movie Idiocracy is close to becoming a documentary.
No, it's been a documentary for like 5-10 years now.
I would just like to say-
it's real life at this point.
Electrolytes. It's what the plants crave.
So hey, that's another movie.
I've seen that one.
That's not Adam Sandler.
No, that one. So I've never watched it all the way through, but it used to be on FX all the time when I was a kid. So I've seen bits and pieces of it.
Another thing about this Gorilla Glue girl, or GGG, is another person attempted to do the exact same thing, and so I think it's a guy that just like glued his hair, or I think it's a guy. I don't know. Looks like
Are you sure it's not the guy that did the Solo cup? Because I have not heard of another person that tried with their hair, but the Solo cup guy.
here. I can easily find it because I sent it to myself to specifically talk about this, but you beat me to it. It is a woman. Another woman sprays Gorilla Glue on her hair after mom went viral for using adhesive as hairspray.
It's the same. It's her kid.
No. I don't think it's her kid, but it is because I think
Oh.
she's a mother.
I was gonna be like, dude, put him down. This is ridiculous.
This article says, will they never learn? TikTok user is slammed for spraying Gorilla Glue on her hair after Louisiana mom went viral for using the adhesive as hairspray, as users accused the latest victim of staging copycat stunt to gain fame. Well, congrats. You're just as dumb.
Is anyone surprised that she's from Louisiana?
Avani Reyes, 20, has claimed that she accidentally...
No, she did that for fame.
Yeah,
That's
she did
flat
that for
out.
fame.
She did that for trying to get fame.
I don't know, I've met some stupid people in my life. I could see there being. We got 300 million people in this country. I could see one of them being that dumb.
Yeah.
I could see it.
It's another one of those trends that I hope doesn't turn into a trend. But I mean, at this point, you have.
The Tide Pod
Yeah, I was
challenge.
gonna say,
We now
we-
have the Gorilla Glue challenge.
I mean, I didn't know about the Solo Cup person. That's 3 people who have used Gorilla Glue, in a wrong way. By the way, I don't know if you heard this. She's suing Gorilla Glue, and that's even more stupid.
Yeah, but so far, I don't want to speak out of turn, but so far they're having none of it, which good. They should stand their ground. ground and be like, no, you are dumb as shit.
I would hope so. I would really.
There's also been other people that like have been saying that Gorilla Glue has been going on this the wrong way. Like they should just have sponsored her and blah blah blah, and just made like this because it shows that it's so powerful, and just like been like, oh look, I made a mistake, but now I'm making millions of dollars by being a sponsor. And the thought process on that I'm like, I thought people say that it's racist to call like black people, like to insinuate like to like gorillas or monkeys, like that's a real thing that's considered racist. You want them to sponsor her, you are gonna shit on that company no matter what. So either they don't sponsor her, you shit on her, they do sponsor her, and then they become racist. Like this is a trap. They just need to stand their ground and be like, nope.
I mean, if anything, like again, that's not some like, even with that aspect, that's not something you try to like promote with the company. Like, hey, our glue is so good, we advocate that this idiot did this. You know, you don't do that. You know what I do see? Fucking Flex Seal, the ads see on TV. Like, look, I cut a door shaped hole in my boat, and I put the door in the boat, and I used Flex Seal, and here I am sailing on that boat. They should sponsor this person. That's what they should do. Like, stupid idiot and copycat person, stupid idiot. I honestly hope that Gorilla Glue stands their ground and doesn't cave. We need to stop rewarding dummies. So, Skylar.
Yo.
This next one is a bit of a treat.
Aww.
Oh, don't worry about Caillou.
I don't want to watch this again. I really don't.
Oh,
I'm gonna get a drink.
They canceled him?
Oh, they canceled him a long time
What
ago.
did he do?
Oh, I don't know. Turns out to be racist or something.
Oh, God dang it.
But don't worry, because in Denmark, you can watch a new children's show about a man with a huge and uncontrollable penis. What do you think? So,
do you guys remember at the beginning of this podcast when I'm like, if I'm on the death's door, if I see a light, I'm running to it? Case in point, right here.
Oh, it gets worse.
It gets very
worse.
So,
oh, Jesus.
The show is called John Dillermand.
No, of course.
An animation starring a man with a penis so massive and flexible it can save children from danger, fetch objects from a river, and operate as a pogo stick. You know, every man's dream to use his own penis as a pogo stick.
I've never wanted to use my penis as a pogo stick. But
you either? It has 13 episodes, and I don't know if it will air. In episode 1, for instance, the mustache Dillermand uses his gigantic stripy organ as a lead for his dog, but quickly finds himself inundated with requests from his neighbors to take their pets out for a walk, too. At another point in the show, he is stuck floating in midair after balloons are tied to his groin. In another episode,
oh my God.
he breaks a friend's face his penis. Go ahead. You have so many questions?
What is this?
Oh, it's John Dillermand. Breaks a friend's vase with his penis and must raise money to pay them back. And in a third, he uses it to steal ice cream at the zoo. The show's opening montage also shows him using his genitals to keep a lion away from a group of children.
Caillou is racist and needs to be canceled. But
I don't know about the guy. Well,
Johnny Longdick over here can just be floating through the sky with balloons tied to his dick
as he's saving children, apparently, because that always works out good. Some guy using his penis around children.
Oh my gosh.
The show was generally met with hilarity in Denmark and across the internet, with many praising it. Oh, you mean the pedophiles? Praising it. Weird. As an appropriate and lighthearted way to teach children about the human anatomy. You know, hey, there's my Uncle John Dillermand with his giant penis. No, thank you.
God, Jesus.
But some took issue, weird, with the main character's central trait. Danish politician Morten, what a last name, Messerschmidt, a member of the right-wing Danish People's Party, said children should not be forced to watch a cartoon depiction of an adult man's groin. I agree with you, Morton Messerschmidt.
God, you must be alt-right.
Fucking racist sack of shit, dude.
I don't
You're
know
a
if
relic
that's
of the past, and you're an enemy of progress.
So,
Military tribunal for you as well. You and Harvey can get it together.
Yeah.
I mean, would you watch this?
I would not. I would not.
Okay,
go anywhere.
cool.
I wouldn't go near this with however long his dick. Forget how long. Forget a 10-foot pole. However long his dick is, keep me away from it.
So yeah.
It's apparently
Why does it
long
look like a
enough to-
candy cane? Like
Yeah.
it's not even like a.
It's part of his costume. And it's also very bad, like, claymation, too. I was actually hoping, I'll try and find it, but I was hoping to find his,
This looks like something you see on Robot Chicken at 3 a.m., not a children's TV show.
oh, for fucking sure.
Did it start out as a robot
That's-
chicken? I don't want this on my search
Oh, it's
Yeah.
too late.
Well, we're already on a list, man. I got.
Yeah, here, this is the picture. Look at that. Like, no thank you. Like, this guy just looks creepy. This guy looks so bad.
Yeah, they gave him the 70s porno stash.
And he's like,
Yeah, of course he has to have that.
he's like,
stash.
oh no, someone tied balloons to my penis. And then whatever this is, like,
This is legit a thing that is allowed to exist.
yeah, this got greenlit. So yeah,
Wow.
any John Dillerman fans out there, don't contact us. Here, I'll protect you. There you go, Brad.
I can't wait for Elon to get us to Mars, dude. I just hope we leave all these people behind. I hope they institute like IQ tests before you can go to Mars.
Right? That would be great. All right. Go for it, Skylar.
Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. Lawyer gets stuck in a cat filter mode during Zoom trial. I think everyone's heard of this. Classic example of just some old dude who doesn't know how to use technology. His kids were dicking around on his computer, changed the filter on Zoom. He was in an actual like court date
Yeah.
meeting with like a judge arguing law while looking like a cat. They did tell him that he had the filter turned on. He asked the judge, can you hear him? I can hear you. I think there's a filter. He doesn't know how to remove it because he's like 100 years old. Computers were made
50 years ago.
Yeah. So, I mean, he can't figure it out. He's in court. Everyone's laughing at him. And then he felt the need to clarify to the judge that I'm not a cat.
I'm here. I'm not a cat.
And I'm like, you're smart enough to be a lawyer. But
So by the way, I heard the same thing. The kids, right? The kids put on the filter. It says here that was his secretary's computer.
Well, maybe his
Hey, man.
secretary's kids.
Oh, she's at the house a lot.
It's your secretary, dude. She's coming in and out, dude. She got business to do, dude. You keep it on the DL,
Well, listen,
dude.
he may not be a cat, but he's still
He's a player. Pimping.
a cheater. If I was so do you know if he was a lawyer for the plaintiff or the defense?
I don't know.
Because
It doesn't matter.
whoever was his opponent, I would have loved to just be like, yeah, I think I'm ready to turn over for the blah 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 lawyer right now, and just start like messing with them, like
puns.
break me off a piece of that fancy free, like the.
I got it. It
Ed
was just a
Helms.
bad joke. I understood it. I didn't think it was funny, which is why I didn't laugh.
Well, that's fine, but yeah, but just be like meow 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 meow.
I just think it's just amazing to me how little people know how to use technology, like old people. Like I was watching the hearings for the GameStop AMC stuff all last week. Even the highest members of Congress with an unlimited budget still can't even figure out how to
No,
run a
they
Zoom
can't.
call.
Well, I remember when they were talking to Mark Zuckerberg about Facebook, and they were asking questions about Facebook, and they had no clue.
Yeah, they asked him
what
about
they were
Twitter.
asking.
They asked I can't remember what they asked Mark Zuckerberg a question about Twitter.
Yeah,
And he had to explain to them that he does not, in fact, run Twitter.
yeah, and they were like, "Oh, but you own Facebook," and he's like, "Correct, I do own Facebook."
They did also ask him about Google Drive, which was hilarious.
Yeah, so
Because he's like, it's literally in the name which company that one goes to. And they're like, well, I understand I keep getting told that I'm getting sent Dan Crenshaw's like rally emails, but they're not coming through. What is this? You shadow banning? I don't even know what it is, but it was beautiful.
This is why we should so absolutely have an age limit for public office.
Term limits?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
No, even just an age limit.
I mean, unpopular opinions, similar to the Gorilla Glue girl. I think we just start putting the boomers down, dude. Like, coronavirus didn't get the job done. It's time for us to take this into our hands.
I said the same thing a few days ago.
Put the boomers
Happening to
down.
help somebody.
That man was in a wheelchair.
We're going to have a national day. I want you all to go to the nearest, like, retirement home. Instead of tipping cows, we're tipping seniors. All right? They're old. They're frail.
It's kind of
Just
like
push them over, break the hip.
it's kind of like what Dwight Schrute says. Like, man, we need a really good plague. We haven't had a good plague in a while.
Yeah, this one wasn't a good one.
It wasn't great.
But we're acting like it's a good
Didn't
one.
get the job done, which is why we need to go push over old people. Take the life alert, leave them be, natural selection.
See, I was hoping you would say that, like the Gorilla Glue lady, is that we just start putting like an IQ test on some of this stuff.
If she's not passing, I don't even know why we'd bother giving her the IQ test. Just send her out to be on the deadliest catch is what we probably should do. Like, listen, we need you to go get the crabs. You need to get into the crate.
Oh, don't tell her to do that. You know she's going to
That's
not there. She's going somewhere else because she knows where to get crabs.
Ooh.
She sprays her head with Gorilla Glue, dives in the water, comes out with just like 5 crabs.
Stuck to her head. She's like,
Yeah.
I got 5 of them. I go, oh, Jesus.
All right. They take a crowbar to pry them off. So, all right, Boo Radley.
Well, I'm so glad we're ending on this one. This is not a funny one. Not really.
Oh,
I mean, it is, but it isn't. So this was a YouTuber, and he decided he wanted to make it like a prank for one of his channels or whatever. So he thought it would be funny to run after people with a butcher knife. So he had somebody just videotape him as he was running around with a butcher knife, and he ran into somebody that was a concealed carry.
For the brand,
So,
dude.
yeah, we can read it. It's very short. So, a
For
young man wielding
the
a butcher
brand.
knife for a prank robbery intended for YouTube was fatally shot the person he intended to prank, according to police. Timothy Wilkes, 20, was shot by 23-year-old David Starnes Jr. in front of an urban air trampoline and adventure park on Friday night, according to the news release from Nashville police. Wilkes and his unidentified friend held knives and approached the group of people that included Starnes. When officers had arrived on the scene at 9:25, Starnes admitted to shooting Wilkes and said he was unaware that Wilkes and his friends were pulling a prank. No charges have been filed against Starnes, although police are investigating the case. I expect nothing to happen with this because this is a clear-cut case of self-defense. You do not know what somebody's going to do.
Yeah.
And this is a dumb reason to just go, like, hey, for internet fame, let's scare the shit out of people with knives.
yeah.
That's an easy way to get yourself killed.
Yeah, like for example, like that's the whole reason why you have on fake guns that look really real, you have
orange
an orange tip. Like that's one of the main reasons. But I'm seeing a lot of like things getting played up for views kind of thing. And I just saw one on Reddit where it was killed my girlfriend's cat prank. And it was just like, oh my gosh, so you pretended to kill your girlfriend's cat to get views. Good for you. Fucking go dive into a hole.
Everybody thinks they need to get their, like, 15 minutes of fame. Everybody
Right.
thinks they're entitled to it. That's an average, all right? Like Will Smith and that, they're already taking most people's 15 minutes of fame. You're not getting it.
Yeah.
Stop trying.
Yeah, like I will say this. Like Skylar, I don't know if you know this, but I want to get like waterboarded.
What the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
So
What the fuck?
but it's not necessarily like for views.
We can make it happen.
No, I know we could make
It's
it happen.
real
It's very
easy.
easy. But like it's not for views. Like I don't want to just like do it for views. I honestly I want to know what it feels like. Like I want to experience it. Because like I've watched a couple of shows.
Don't even look at me because I made the same, like, what the hell is wrong
Listen,
with you?
I know I'm in the wrong, but there's a few different things like I want to try where there's a torture method where you lay someone down on a table, strap them down, and you have a water drip dripping, and it's supposed to feel like a drill is going into your head.
Yeah.
I want to know what that feels like.
Dude, I don't know what kind of weird kink this is turning into.
See, and that's the thing.
But
it's not like a sexual thing.
You say that, but I don't know, man.
It's absolutely not. I want, like, I don't want to do like the bamboo through the fingernail stuff. Like, I don't want that done. But I want to know what it feels to be waterboarded. Listen, man, Mos Def did it. Mos Def went to Guantanamo Bay and got fucking waterboarded. He hated it.
As I assume most people probably would. I don't think
there's a reason they call it torture.
I don't think simulating drowning is a really like, oh, this is just nice.
Well, yeah, I don't think it's gonna be nice, but I'm also not like we don't even need to record it. I don't even want to record it.
Dude, we can go into the bathroom and get this done in like 5 minutes, dude. Like, if you want to make this dream a reality, we can just step back there.
It's just more of like I want to know how it feels, but I don't want any of the negative repercussions.
There's no negative repercussions from it, other than maybe
death.
like mental trauma. You don't die from waterboarding.
You can.
They're not waterboarding you. They're just drowning you.
Yeah, I don't think that's. I don't know. I could be full of shit, but I don't think that's how that works.
There's a really good movie on Amazon Prime that I watched called The Report with Adam Driver. Great movie. It's about falsely detaining prisoners of war and torturing them through enhanced interrogation techniques, I think it was called. And it was basically like exposing that it does not work, the whole thing. But even in Money Heist, they had a scene where they tortured a guy where they like put him in a cell that could barely hold his body, and like they would like so he couldn't like obviously lay down to sleep, and they would like take him out of his cell, give him like 5 cups of coffee, put him back in the cell, and I was be like, that's fucking miserable. But I want to experience it. Like I want to experience almost everything in life. Like if I had
I don't think that's the motto to be going by.
If I had a superpower, it would be immortality. So I could experience almost everything. Like I want to be able to watch every movie, listen to every song, play every single game, read every book. Like I want to experience all of it. So I know I'm in the wrong. I know I'm a little bit crazy. But I'm also not like a viewing whore, like just wanting like ads and stuff.
So. Yeah, he doesn't want to get it for views. He just wants
to do it
waterboarded
for some reason.
I just want to tell people what it feels like. Like what was that experience? Have
you ever almost drowned?
Yeah.
Then you know similar to what waterboarding feels like.
Right. But there you go. I wonder if I could like. By the way, I look over at your table and there's just a jug of water. Like you were prepared for this segment. But no, it's more of like I wonder if I could like mentally prepare for it, because like jumping into a pool not knowing how to swim, you're kind of like, okay, I don't know how to swim, I'm gonna drown.
Yeah. The fact that you just told me that if you had one superpower, it would be immortality, tells me you were not prepared for anything that simulates death. Because you need to be ready to die, to the point of almost welcoming death before you can prep for something like that.
Well, you could just pass out.
Yeah.
Listen, I know I'm in the wrong.
Yeah, you can't. This isn't something like, even if you were like, I'm going to prepare for this, there is a point where your body is just like, nope.
Yeah.
Even, I don't care how prepared you are, you need oxygen now.
Fight.
Flat out.
Yeah.
You're going to freak the fuck out. Yeah. I don't care what's going on. You could be like, I prepared for this.
Like I want to.
And it's like, all right, well now we're gonna go past that point that you prepared for.
Like I want to be able to tell people like what I was thinking while going through it, step by step. And it's the same thing. Like I want to get tasered. I want prawns shot into my back, and I want to get properly tasered. I
want her to have a whip. And one of those Mexican mariachi masks.
No. Again,
I'll make sure that my safe word is zipper.
It's peaches.
like reading 50 Shades of Grey
No,
every night. Like that
yours
could be a good
is
idea.
king.
He'd be screwed, dude.
Yeah,
Can't
he'd be
pronounce
screwed.
But like I also want to get pepper sprayed, but like I want to get pepper sprayed, but I also want
it's really not that bad. It sucks, but it's not that bad.
like I want to use also what they claim is a like solution to getting pepper sprayed. Like there's some like not antidote, but like
you can use milk.
well, right, but there's a specific like
Milk and
concoction, yeah, something like that where like you put in your eyes to help with it. Like I want
So you want to be pepper sprayed just to use the thing that stops pepper spray.
well, I want to get pepper sprayed with nothing, or like get pepper spray and use nothing to like get it out of my eyes, and then get pepper sprayed and use it and see like compare contrast. Listen, I know
that's
I'm
a
in the
good idea,
wrong
dude.
on this, and that's why like
I've been pepper sprayed. It sucks. It's not like the worst thing. It sucks. It sucks even worse when you're like, oh, I know, I'll clean it out with water, and then it was like, nope, that was a horrible mistake. I should have never made that mistake. What the hell was I doing?
Yeah, because it enhances it, right?
Oh,
Because it's an oil-based,
so bad.
right? Yeah.
It is so bad.
yeah. Listen, I know I'm in the wrong, and I know that this will never happen. I should just
We literally can. We are 10 steps from making your dream a reality.
see. This is why I wanted you on, Skylar. I knew you would be all for this.
I'm all for people living their dreams. If their dreams get. So I didn't think I was going to be waterboarding anybody tonight, but I guess it's what I'm doing.
When an opportunity arises, I'll oblige.
I'm a giver, man. I just want people to live their dreams. If that's what you want, man, we can certainly make that happen.
This derailed a little bit. All right. Well, Brad, promote our stuff.
Yeah, so follow us anywhere you'd like to find your podcast. We're, Apple, Google, Anchor,
Spotify.
Yep. If you'd like to support the show,
Not Pandora. Not Pandora, though.
That's because Pandora doesn't really do podcasts for the most part.
They do have podcasts, but
They don't really do podcasts.
but they have them.
Not very many.
But
Shut up.
they have them.
Shut up.
Go ahead.
Sounds like an
Shut
underdeveloped
up.
market.
We're waterboarding your ass.
Bye, getting waterboarded.
If you'd like to support us, you can donate to Anchor for us, or you can buy some of our merch off of Teespring.
I was gonna bring
/
up-
stores / best friends discuss.
I think it's this.
You're an idiot.
What?
Okay.
What?
No,
Look, merchandise. Look at all the things you can get. Enjoy. Skylar,
Yeah, what's up?
would you like to promote your stuff?
Yeah, so I mean, if you ever are looking for some B tier Apex Legends play,
I am.
Yeah, my Twitch channel is the place to be. I mean, we're not bad, but yeah, I mean, the Twitch thing is down there. If you want, I can pull it up on the screen so they can see the right channel. Our big thing, I mean, obviously, for anyone that knows Twitch, you can do like, if you have Amazon Prime, you can get a free Twitch Prime subscription because they're owned by the same people. But honestly, our stream's pretty small, and like the biggest thing that anyone could do to help our channel grow would just be to watch the streams, hang out and chat, because the way that the new like Twitch algorithm works for like the recommended channels, it's just the more viewers you can get, the better. So yeah. Mona Mutic. Oh, there it is right there. Look at that. Yeah, so that's me. Same hoodie. Just came from a stream, actually. But, yeah, that's us. B tier, Apex Legends gameplay, and, I make jokes like this. So,
Yeah, 6 hours ago.
Yeah.
So, and also, I'll help promote our sister podcast. Go listen to Dane and Friends podcast on pretty much everything that you can listen to ours on. We are just starting to get that off the ground, so go listen to that. There's some good crossover episodes about Star Wars talking. So
Just did one on politics over there.
yeah, Brad talked to politics. I also joined in and talked. so cool, Skylar. Thank you for coming
Yeah, thank
onto
you
the
for having me.
podcast. We'll probably record a few more and get you back on and
Cool.
this and that. So, Brad, and I'm Mike. I'm gonna go get waterboarded.